What's good, YouTube, man? It's your boy 860Kris, aka Juice Guy K, aka K with a K, and I'm back with another YouTube video, man. Hey, listen, Flight reacts. Flight. Gang, I ain't gonna lie, you really done got me started because I just feel like you're brainwashing the youth. You know what I'm saying? Like, I just feel like you just implemented a bunch of poison and fuckery and blasphemy into these young fans' minds, bro. Fans of the sport, young athletes. That's not okay. You feel me? What I'm about to do is I'm about to give y'all my top basketball players of all time. I'm not about to give y'all 100 because I feel like that's OD. Like, who the fuck got time for that, man? Go get some bitches on your dick. You feel me? But I'm just about to do 30. I'm about to give y'all the most accurate and reasonable list of all time, bro. Watch. I see Flight done made this a trend and everybody dropping they fuck ass list now, man. I ain't see not one good one. I seen like 2, maybe. You feel me? So let's hop into it, bro. So look, I'm gonna start from 30 and go down to 1. And what this list is based off of is based off skill, accolades, dominance in their era, but at the same time, the level of competition in their era. You feel me? Efficiency, consistency, longevity, and their impact on the game. Everything will play a part in this list, bro. So look, number 30. We're gonna start it off with Wilt Chamberlain. No, I'm trolling. Listen, number 30, I got Jerry West. You feel me?
Disregard this pick, y'all. I'm only changed my pick once. I changed my mind. I have James Harden at 30. I had to do some thinking because I formulated this list at 5 a.m. the day prior. Jerry West is not better than James Harden.
Next up, we have Chris Paul. A lot of people need to do their research on Chris Paul, man. Real shit. Clippers Chris Paul, Hornets Chris Paul, even Suns Chris Paul was going crazy. I'm talking like getting 20 assists, 0 turnovers, game in, game out. Like, do your research on Chris Paul, not to mention the all-defensive teams. He's what, 3rd in assists, 3rd in steals behind Jason Kidd and John Stockton, bro? Come on now, man. The only thing missing from Chris Paul's resume, as we all know, is that fucking ring. He could have got it 2021, but he choked. And honestly, I feel like that was his only shot. Being honest, he's not getting a ring now. Not with SGA, Ed, Kawhi, Giannis, KD, Dame, Tatum, all LeBron, Curry, all them niggas out. Well, Curry's on his team. Y'all know what I'm trying to say, though. It's just a whole bunch of talent now compared to where it was in 2021. Like, everybody was injured 2021, too. A lot of people. You feel me? So, chances are slim now, but he's definitely one of the greatest players of all time, bro. No doubt. Next up, we have John Stockton, bro. John Stockton also suffers from Chris Paul syndrome. You feel me? He doesn't have a ring, but number 1 all time for assists and steals, and he was super efficient as well. But he just never got that ring. If he got that ring, he would probably be top 20 at least. Easily, one of the best playmakers of all time. Next up, we got Isaiah Thomas. Not Celtics Isaiah Thomas for all you young bucks out there. Pistons, bad boy Isaiah Thomas, you feel me? Also a good playmaker and a good scorer, but what really puts him over the top of the likes of Chris Paul, John Stockton, is the 2 rings, bro. Alright, 26. I got Kawhi Leonard. You feel me? Already one of the best 2-way players of all time. 2 rings to show for. He carried the Raptors in 2019. Saved us from that nightmare Warriors team with DeMarcus Cousins, KD, Iggy, Curry, Clay, Dre, all them niggas. I ain't gonna lie, bro. Kawhi, you should have stayed in Toronto. Like, that ass. Like, that team was built to win. Lowry, Van Vliet, Gasol, you, Siakam. Like, that team was OG. Like, what? Why did you leave? The fuck? That team was putting belt to ass next year. Are you crazy? Why? Why would you do that? Not to mention, he's also a 2-time Defensive Player of the Year. You feel me? Like, that's a hell of a resume. Hell of a resume. The only thing stopping him from really, like, taking that leap is the injuries, bro. The consistency. It's not there yet. Once he gets that down pat, he gonna go up for sure. Next up at 25, this where shit started to get interesting now. We have Scotty Pippen. The greatest 2-way players of all time. 6 rings, defensive teams, all NBA teams. Like, come on now. Without Scotty, Mike would not have 6. My opinion, bro, I really feel like Scotty was the heart of the Chicago Bulls in the 90s, bro. I ain't gonna lie to you, because when Mike left, when Mike retired, Scotty was still there, and they went like, what? They were still putting up numbers, bro. They were still doing well. I think the first year he left, they was like, what, 58-24 or something like that. They made, like, come on now. Like, at 24, man, we got Charles Barkley. He stood at 6'6". He was a 6'6" power forward, winning MVPs, great rebounder, brought the Suns to the finals. Like, the Chuck still was very underrated, man. I ain't gonna lie to you. Definitely was like that. He was definitely like that. I ain't gonna lie to you. Chuckster at 24. Next up at 23, you got Kevin Garnett. Now, a lot of you may not know this, but he was one of the reasons I got into basketball, bro. I ain't gonna lie to you. First NBA game I went to, he was playing in. I think they played a preseason game at the XL Center. That was the first time I seen him. By the way, for those who don't know, the XL Center, it's an arena in Hartford, Connecticut. UConn plays there from time to time. I don't know why the Celtics came and played there, but shit, I was there. Like, I ain't gonna lie, bro, Pete. Pete game, like, bro, I wasn't always a Celtics disliker, you feel me? Crazy, I feel liked him more over Kobe. I'm not gonna lie to you. Like, I never had no beef with Kobe, but KG was my dog. I enjoyed his energy. He was one of the, nigga, matter of fact, my first 2K had him on the cover, bro. KG was my dog. That's one of my favorite players of all time, gang. I ain't gonna lie to you. He was one of the first bigs that I seen could really, like, stretch the floor and shoot, along with Dirk, Rasheed Wallace. Like, that's what made me fuck with him, too. Shout out to all them boys, too. KG, Defensive Player of the Year, MVP, NBA champ. The resume speaks for itself, bro. KG at 23. 22, we got Giannis Antetokounmpo. A lot of people like to get on Giannis for not having a bag. Like, he doesn't average 30, 10, and 5 year in, year out. He doesn't have 2 MVPs, 2 Defensive Player of the Year awards, and a ring. He's nowhere near done. Giannis gonna be one of them greats. Next up at 21, man, we got the Joker, Nikola Jokic. 2-time MVP, about to be 3-time for real. He got a ring already, 4th in triple doubles already. He's about to get that record easily, and he's a big man too. That's the crazy part about it. One of the best playmakers of all time, bro. I ain't gonna lie, bro. By the time it's all said and done, I got Jokic top 10. All right, sitting at 20, we got Karl Malone, aka the Mailman, aka Josh Giddey's mentor. I really hate the fact he ruined his legacy like that, bro. Like, why, Karl? You was that nigga. I ain't gonna lie to you. He was the embodiment of longevity and consistency, bro. 30 and 10s, double-doubles, MVPs going toe-to-toe with MJ in the finals. Like, post-work, Karl Malone was a dog, bro. But the rings, he's ringless. CP3 syndrome. Next up at 19, we got Julius Irving, a.k.a. Dr. J. Now, back in the day, this is a lot of old heads go right here. I ain't gonna lie to you. Like, ABA, NBA, bro. Like, Dr. J was definitely a winner. MVP, chip. Flashy player, the cradle. Like, come on now. Dr. J was definitely like that. Next up at 18, we got Dwayne Wade, aka the Flash. Now, I ain't gonna lie, D-Wade was that nigga, bro. The only thing that really derailed him was his knee. That damn knee. If it wasn't for that, bro, D-Wade could probably be top 15, top 10. Third best shooting guard of all time, best shot blocking guard in history. 3 chips to show for it. He just got a short peak, bro. That's it. That's the only thing keeping him at 18. Then at 17, I got Oscar Robertson. I ain't gonna lie to you, this one was a little bit tricky for me to have him over D-Wade because I've seen D-Wade play, I haven't seen the Big O play. But the numbers, bro. The first to average a triple-double, the Big O was like that. Nobody thought that feat would ever be achieved again. You feel me? Magic even said it. Like, the thing for me that gave him the edge over D-Wade was longevity, bro. Like, I feel like he has that. That's what put him over him for me. At 16, I got David Robinson. 1/2 of the Twin Towers. He was super dominant as well. Scored 70 in the game before. Rookie of the Year, Defensive Player of the Year, MVP, chips. Like, come on now. Number 15, Dirk Nowitzki, my guy, Dirk. Now, Dirk has MVPs. He's one of the best shooting bigs of all time. But what really has him at 15 for me is that 2011 run, bro. That solidified him as one of the GOATs. I ain't gonna lie to you. Like, going through OKC, sweeping the defending champions that could have three-peated that year. You feel me? Kobe Bryant, okay? And then beating LeBron in the finals. 4-2. Nigga, that's a fucking gauntlet. Like, I don't think y'all understand how many Hall of Famers he went through to win that chip. That's the greatest. Nah, not the greatest. I'll say, I'm gonna lie, it's a toss-up between that and the 2016 Cavs for the best ring, bro. But that run was, that shit was ridiculous. Sitting at 14, I have Moses Malone, and let me tell you why. Moses Malone was very consistent and dominant. That's what a lot of y'all do not know, you feel me? He made defensive teams, 3-time MVP, as a championship, finals MVP. Like, bro, it was a time where he averaged 31 points and 17 rebounds for a season. And he's averaged over 15 rebounds many times in his career. More than once. Moses Malone was him. I ain't gonna lie to you. Moses Malone was like that. At number 13, we have Kevin Durant. Kevin Durant. Best scorer of all time. 7-footer that can get you a bucket from anywhere on the floor. MVP. The only thing that... Why'd you do it, KD? Why? You was my nigga, bro. The only thing that hurt his legacy was going to Golden State, bro. I don't give a fuck about them 2 rings. Them 2 rings don't mean shit to me. I don't give a fuck. Like, come on, bro. Like, how can you really validate those rings? Like, yeah, it's championships and shit, I guess. But, like, bro, y'all gotta understand the dynamic of this shit, bro. Like, he was up 3-1 on the best team of all time. He could have easily went to the finals, bro. Easily. He choked the 3-1 lead. And come summer, he went to the same team that fucking beat him. Bro, like, don't get me wrong. At the end of the day, you your own man, bro. Like, it's your life. You got chips at the end of the day, you got what you wanted, but it's like, bro, took the easy way out. If you really would have earned them 2 rings, got them rings with OKC and Russ, you would have been top 10. Easily. Easily, bro. Easily. Shit's crazy, bro. KD at 13. Alright, see, look. Now, this is the part where I might ruffle some feathers, you feel me? I don't give a fuck about it, because I'm about to explain why. Number 12, I have Bill Russell, right? And somebody say, how the fuck you gonna put Bill Russell over KD? How the fuck Bill Russell so low? Listen, bro. Bill Russell, like Jerry West, bro, he played in an era full of plumbers and HVAC technicians and shit like that. Like, bro, I can't, the competition. Not to mention, there was 8 teams. There was 8 teams when he played, bro. But I can respect greatness at the same time, because if that was the case, why everybody was pulling them types of numbers, bro? It was Wilt, Bob Cousy. They were good. We remember them for a reason. Like, Bill Russell, one of the best defenders of all time, best rebounders, 11 championships. Like, that speaks for itself. That's dominance, bro. You feel me? No matter the era, you gotta respect it. Like, he paved the way for this shit. You feel me? Not to mention, he was also a pioneer. He was playing in a very racist era in the league at the time. So I gotta give credit where credit's due. Not to mention, this was a time where Wilt was playing as well. He has more chips than Wilt. But that is also a team thing. It speaks volumes for the dominance. Like, he was a big part of those rings, and he played in the era with Wilt. My nigga, like, Wilt, come on, Wilt. Wilt fucking Chamberlain. But 11, we got Hakeem Olajuwon. The best scorers in NBA history as well, especially in the post. He's known for his patented, the dream shake, you feel me? He gave the Rockets 2 chips. He has 2 finals MVPs. Honestly, Hakeem is underrated. And look, top 10. Well, it's getting kind of dark. Let me get some light in this bitch. Let me get some light for the top 10 real quick. Top 10. Sitting at the 10th spot, we have Wilt Chamberlain. Now, Wilt, as we all know, the stats, out of this world, 100-point games, 50-point seasons, 4,000-point seasons, 30 rebounds for a season, all this extra shit. Numbers are crazy. But the era, that's one thing we have to take note of, who he was playing with. Who wouldn't have those numbers in the 80s and the 90s? Like, let's get serious. Let alone today's game. Not even gonna say shit about today. You feel me? But the numbers, like I said, you gotta appreciate greatness. Like, those numbers are fucking crazy. So I'm gonna keep Wilt at 10, but it's just the era that, you feel me? Alright, listen. Steph Curry is in my top 10. I have Steph at 9, bro. As I said in the beginning of the vid, this list is based off efficiency, impact, skill, accolades, and dominance, as well as competition in the era. Steph, he changed the game, bro. Simply put, I used to hate Steph. I used to be like, hell no, this nigga's not top 15 at all. Fuck out of here. Y'all crazy as hell. I can't say that shit no more. He's great. I don't like him, but I gotta appreciate greatness. He's a pleasure to watch. I ain't gonna lie to you, the nigga's tough. 30-footers, 35-footers like it's nothing, making half-court shots. I've never seen anything like it. Never, ever. Shit look like AI. Artificial intelligence. You would have put this man in the 60s, they would have thought this man was a product of witchcraft. Fuck out of here. Talking about Wilt better than Steph. Yo, listen. He's the way basketball, the NBA, the way it is today. He has kids pulling up from 30 foot thinking they him and shit. He makes defenses adjust to him. You feel me? Like, he sucks the defense in. Pause. 4-time champ, 2-time MVP, first unanimous MVP in NBA history, finals MVP, all-time leading 3-point scorer. Like, the resume speaks for itself. Only problem is I see a lot of people putting him over Magic. I can't do that yet. I say that because it was only twice Steph Curry was the best player on the championship team. Twice. 2015 and 2022. Twice. Kevin Durant was better than 2017 and 2018. Thinking about it too, like, we've never seen anything like Steph, but Magic impacts the game everywhere except for shooting. Literally, he could score, but I'm talking like, pulling shit Steph doing. He not doing that. That's the only thing. I get 5. That's when I will put him over Magic. God forbid, though. Please. Knock on wood. Alright, look, bro. See the 6, 7, 8 slots. Those. Gang, I'm telling you, I was torn between these 3. I'm gonna give y'all 8 and 7 now so I can explain my reasoning for this. 8, I got Shaquille O'Neal. 7, I have Tim Duncan. Shaquille O'Neal, the big Aristotle, the big Diesel, most dominant player in NBA history. Yes, but his peak, the longevity, the effort, it wasn't there for Shaq. Not gonna lie, with Tim Duncan, it was there 20 years straight. The big fundamental, the bank shot, the post move, the defense, the midi, the playmaking, it was all there. Shaq did not have those. He did. TD had it too, if not better. You feel me? Not to mention 5 chips, 3 finals MVPs, 2 MVPs, all defensive, all NBA teams. Come on, bro. Tim Duncan better than Shaq. I don't give a fuck. Now listen, here's where I'm really about to start ruffling feathers, bro. Gears are about to be grinded. At the number 6 spot, I have Kobe Bryant. I know what you're thinking. How the fuck you got Kobe 6? But Mamba mentality, 81 points. Sit down for this lesson I'm about to teach you. Let's talk accolades, right? Tim Duncan has a better resume than Kobe. Hakeem Olajuwon, like I was saying before, their resumes are damn near the same. You feel me? They have the same amount of finals MVPs. Hakeem has more MVPs. Tim Duncan has more MVPs. I know what y'all probably thinking. Oh, he got robbed with Steve Nash. The Lakers were a 7-8 seed. MVP is for the best player on the best team 95% of the time. I'm gonna be honest, I was really torn between Tim Duncan and Kobe, bro. I'm not gonna lie to you. It's closer than y'all fucking think. It really is. Cause y'all like to make everything about skill and bag. But what about efficiency though? You feel me? What about being a leader, being a team player? Bro, after Shaq left, the Lakers were mediocre as fuck. They were mediocre as shit. First year without Shaq, they were 34 and 48. 34 and 48. With Shaq and without Kobe, the Lakers were fine. With Kobe and without Shaq, the Lakers, they did worse, bro. I ain't gonna lie, Shaq was fake. Bro, listen. Y'all about to hate me, bro. Y'all about to hate me, gang. Listen. The only reason I feel like Kobe surpassed Shaq was because of them last 2 chips. I'm gonna be so 100 with you. Kobe was second fiddle to Shaq. The only reason Kobe has 5 chips is because of Shaq. Without him, he has 2. He was the best player on the championship team twice. Shaq leave, Kobe get the blowing 3-1 leads, losing in the first round, this, that, and the third, requesting trades. And y'all like to talk about Bron. Let's really talk about Kobe though. He wanted out of LA. Front office wasn't doing him a damn thing. And I don't blame him for that. Don't get me wrong. I do not blame him for that. This is not a KD situation. KD had everything he needed. But it's just like, y'all like to announce Bron flaws and failures through a megaphone. But when it comes to Kobe, it's just like this meme right here. Bruh. I don't get it, gang. Like, I really don't. 08 finals come, they lose to the Celtics. And then next year, game 7, he shot 6 for 24. 6 for 24. Guess who had to save him? But if that was Bron, though, oh, he wouldn't have this ring because of... This shit's so pathetic, bro. Honestly, it really is. And I'm gonna be 100 with you. I'm still really torn between Kobe and Tim Duncan. I really am. But honestly, it really just came down to me listening to my gut and saying, like, it don't feel right playing Kobe below Tim Duncan. It didn't feel right. It didn't feel right. I've seen them both play. I really couldn't do it. That's really what it came down to, my gut feeling. I was comparing skill, accolades, team success, all that shit. It was hard, bro. I'm not gonna lie to you. But Kobe, I got Kobe at 6. But listen, I'm not about to sit here and make it seem like I'm bashing Kobe, trying to make it seem like he's less of what he was, bro. That nigga was great. That nigga was great. That was the closest thing I've seen to MJ since MJ. Great 2-way player. He could get a bucket at will. He could facilitate. He had a few stretches again, like 50, 60 plus point games. Like, Kobe was a demon. Not to mention his drive for the game. That's something I respect wholeheartedly, bro. Because that's something in today's game that a lot of players are missing, and I hate it. The competitive drive. Like with Bron, bro, he be too buddy-buddy with niggas sometimes. Like, after a game, you would see him dapping, smiling with Kevin Durant, Jason Tatum. Like, bro, fuck him. What the fuck? That's your op. Stop, bro. Like, I don't like that soft shit. So the Mamba mentality, that's one thing I respect a lot about Kobe, his work ethic. Kobe was great, bro. I'm just saying he's not in my top 5 game. That's it. I got him at 6. At number 5, I have Magic Johnson. Now, I'm not gonna lie to you. This is just my humble opinion, personal preference. I'm taking Larry Bird over Magic Johnson, bro. And I've never seen them play, so it's hard for me to say. But based off what I've seen, highlights, documentaries, I'm taking Bird over Magic. Now, Magic, arguably, he was the best player on all 5 championship teams he had. Winning the chip as a rookie, playing a big part in that, being a great rebounder, the best playmaker of all time. I don't think it would be right to have Magic Johnson outside the top 5 right now. He deadass saved the NBA, right along with the person who I think is better than him, Larry Bird, sitting at the 4 spot. Listen, gang, I ain't gonna lie to you, based off what I seen, if Larry Bird never had that back problem, he could have been the fucking GOAT, nigga. Based off what I seen, I wasn't in that era. You feel me? I didn't live in that era. I wasn't even a thought, gang. I'm an 02 baby. I was not a thought. What I seen a 6'9" small forward sniping shit like it was nothing. Being a great defender, a better one than Magic from what I've seen and heard. Great rebounder as well. 3-peated as an MVP. 3 NBA chips, but sadly his career was derailed by injuries. Same thing with Magic, whose career was cut short by, you know, that shit. But yeah, bro, Bird was averaging 30, 10 rebounds, 5 assists. He's part of the 50, 40, 90 club. Like, trash talk to the competitive drive. I'm taking Bird over Magic, bro. I ain't gonna lie to you. I got Bird over Magic. All right, top 3. Top 3, y'all ready? Is y'all ready? So sitting at my 3 spot, I have Kareem Abdul-Jabbar. This man was a winner at every single level. High school, college, NBA. He had 3 chips in college, 6 in the league. Bro, y'all underrate Kareem a little bit too much for me, and the disrespect is a little bit too crazy for my liking. 5-time MVP, Rookie of the Year, All Defensive Teams. What is he? 20-time All-Star? The hook shot? And people have the nerve to put Kareem outside of the top. You can't do that. If you're a real basketball, you can't do that. It's no way. Not to mention the longevity, bro. 20 seasons doing this shit. 25 plus points with 12 plus rebounds year in, year out. Couldn't stop this man. Kareem 3. Unbiased opinion for the 1 and 2 spots for the best basketball players of all time. Coming in at number 2, we have Michael Jordan. Fuck you thought I was about to say LeBron, nigga? Listen, don't get me wrong, bro. MJ, out of this world. We've never seen anything like him. He's tough. 6 rings, 9-time scoring champ, best 2-way player of all time, undefeated in the finals, super dominant, super impactful. We seen his logos on soccer, PSG uniforms and shit. We see it. He's global. The impact is really international, but I'm gonna say this again. I'm gonna reiterate this for y'all. I feel like greatness and like being a better player, I feel like they're 2 different things. That's where I feel like popularity, word of mouth, lore, and iconic moments come into play, and we ignore all the facts. And then we disregard context. So look, I have MJ 2 and LeBron James, best basketball player of all time, nigga. Like I just said, people like to ignore context, bro. The first thing when it comes to LeBron, when somebody say he the GOAT, oh, he's 4 and 6 in the finals. He had to switch teams, this, that, and the third. He needs super teams. Okay, look. We go over every single one of LeBron's finals losses, right? 07 against the Spurs. He had no team, bro. Who was he supposed to win with? Ilgauskas? Why are we ignoring the fact he brought that Cavs team to the finals, bro, in his 4th year? Why are we ignoring that? Beating the Pistons on route. What did he score? 25 straight plus points? All right, 2011. That was his fault. Not even gonna argue that shit. He just simply did not show up. D-Wade was there, Bosh was there, he was not there. That was the only finals loss I feel like you could really put on him completely, like really blame him for that shit. Only one. 2014 against the Spurs, he showed up, D-Wade was vacant. That was the beginning of D-Wade's fall off. He was not there. 2015, his co-stars got injured. It was him and Matthew Dellavedova. Not to mention, he was up 2-1. 2017, Avengers. 2018, Avengers. What do you want him to do? Greatest team of all time. Greatest team ever assembled. What do you want him to do? MJ in LeBron's shoes, the same thing is going to happen. The same thing is going to happen. I don't give a fuck what nobody say. MJ is not beating the Spurs with that 07 Cavs team. He is not beating the Warriors with that same 2015 predicament. He's not beating the 2017-2018 Warriors. Fuck out of here. My fault, y'all. The camera died, so we down here with it. But yeah, LeBron got a triple-double in career totals, bro. 40K points, 10K rebounds, 10K assists. All-time leader in scoring, won everywhere he's played. 4-time NBA MVP, 4-time Finals MVP. He really should have a Defensive Player of the Year. Let's really talk about that. I don't know how Marc Gasol got that, bitch. Let's really talk about it. Matter of fact, he should also have 5 MVPs. Derrick Rose should not have gotten an MVP. Great playmaker. He's averaged 10 assists in a season before, something Kobe and MJ never did. You feel me? Won everywhere he's played. To mention, he shot 55% from the field multiple times in his career as a small forward. That's something MJ and Kobe never did. You feel me? He's super efficient. Was it 9, 10 straight conference finals appearances? What? Y'all trying to tell me this man not great? I'm saying how he like to switch teams, this, that, and the third, bro. When your front office not doing shit, what do you expect him to do? Waste his potential? Wait for a competent front office? Fuck no. He wanted to be great. His front office wasn't helping him, so he went and left. Y'all like to talk about super teams like he wasn't going up against the Celtics. They had 4 All-Stars. What? I don't get it. Of course you gotta make an alliance to beat them niggas. Fuck you talking about? What? How that make sense? Acting like he had to join a good team to beat a good team. Like, no. Every team he left to, they became ass after he left. Cavs, that first time he left the Cavs, trash. When he left the Heat, trash. When he left the Cavs again, trash. He makes teams better. He makes his players, he makes his teammates better. Best player I ever seen, bro. I've never seen anybody will and carry their team like this man has, bro. Ever. Ever.
Listen, I could go on for days about how this nigga's the GOAT and shit, you feel me? But I'm gonna try to keep the video like that a minimum, you feel me? So let me know what y'all think about my GOAT list. Let me know what you would change or what triggered you. You feel me? I can't wait to argue with y'all in the comments. Let's go. Let me hear it.